As a blind person, do I want a cure? Hey everybody, what's going on? So, I've actually addressed a topic like this in my video, Do All Blind People Think the Same? But this was a pretty short answer, so I thought I might go more into it in detail because I had a feeling that I was going to make a video about this sooner or later. Someone close to me sent me a link to an article, and this article was talking about an experimental treatment for a gentleman, I believe a 57-year-old gentleman who has retinitis pigmentosa. And as a result of this treatment, he was able to regain a little bit of his vision, where he had some functioning vision come back. Also, I want to mention a disclaimer. These are just my thoughts. Of course, I don't speak for the blind community or even anyone else who has retinitis pigmentosa, so these are just my thoughts. Now, I'm not against any of these studies. I'm not against any of these treatments. You know, if they do have results and some people are wanting to try it out themselves, if they're willing to take that risk, then if it works for them, great. But there's also those of us who are content, who are just fine with the way we are, and we're not constantly looking for a treatment or a cure. So in my Do All Blind People Think the Same video, I mentioned that I'm not really looking for a cure. I'm not, I'm kind of fine with the way things are with my vision. And now, in light of this article that's been mentioned to me, that's been sent to me, do I think any differently? And to be honest, no. I still think pretty much the same way as I did when I made that first video. I mean, I get it, especially if you also get messages from friends and family of potential cures or treatments, and I know it comes from a good place. I know they mean well, and it's just something that can be a little difficult for friends and family to understand, especially when you tell them that you're fine the way you are. I think a big reason as to why friends and family are wanting to help find a cure, I think part of it comes from just the medical model of disability in comparison to the social model. And if you're not familiar, the medical model is trying to fix the person, fix the problem, air quotes, fix the person. The social model, however, is to try to accommodate as best you can for the person's disability. Basically, trying to make as much of the environment as accessible as possible for them. I mean, like I said, it's great that there's some sort of treatment that is being worked on, but I just don't think it's something for me. I'm not racing to get my vision back because here's the thing. I've come to terms with my retinitis pigmentosa, with my blindness, and I've also accepted what comes with it. And it's not just me just saying that. I've actually, I've learned assistive technology. I'm learning Braille. I've learned how to do a few things as a blind person, and it's because of that that's made me feel comfortable to where I am right now. So yes, I am pretty happy where I am, just as far as adapting to having little vision. Now, granted, this is not to say that it's all rainbows and unicorns from here on out. No, far from it. I mean, I'm going to have my bad days. I'm going to have, crappy moments. And I know I'm going to be losing more vision over time. And yes, I'm going to go through that grieving process every time I have some sort of noticeable vision loss. And you know what? Yes, I am going to feel pretty sad about it, and it is going to get to me. The thing is, because I've already adapted up to this point, I'm not going to remain in that period where I'm feeling sorry for myself, where I'm feeling bad for very long. And here's the other thing though, I've been talking to a very close friend of mine. I actually talked to them about this exact topic just the day before filming of this video. And ever since I started talking about my visual impairment, I've met so many people. I've had so many opportunities that I don't think I would have ever had if I hadn't started talking about and accepting my condition. And I'm friends with so many awesome people who are bloggers, who are YouTubers, who are just other blind folks. And I don't think any of that would have happened if I hadn't talked about this several years ago. I didn't really want to talk about this at first because I thought talking about my blindness was going to take away the attention from just my creative stuff. The whole thing about me, hey, I'm a filmmaker, but you know what? It's actually done anything but that. And I have to admit, I don't know how different my life would be if I hadn't done that. So I'm extremely grateful for everything that's come my way because of this, because I've been accepting and willing to just be who I am. And that's the other thing. As much as I say that I'm legally blind, that I'm a blind person, it doesn't define me completely. It really isn't who I am 100%. I would be lying, however, if I said that it wasn't a part of me, because it's a really big part of me. So that's the other side of the coin here. And to want to get a cure or to get cured from this, it's almost like, I don't know, in my opinion, it would be like turning my back on just everything every person that I've gotten to know, every opportunity that I've gotten since. It's just like, yeah, it wouldn't feel right for me. This does not mean that this applies for everyone. Disability is such a wide spectrum that there's going to be various opinions on whether somebody wants a treatment or not. For me though, I'm fine with where I am because hey, it's all about that blind life, isn't it? And what are your thoughts though? I really want to hear this because this can be a controversial topic amongst folks in the blind community. If there was a treatment like the one that I explained at the beginning of the video, would you try to go for it? Would you try to get that treatment done yourself, or would you just wait for more tests, or are you just happy with where you are right now? So anyway, this is me more just talking slash venting slash talking about this topic. But yeah, I will talk to you folks next time, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, take it easy. See ya.